Alright, part 2 of the free-for-all. Here we go. Looks like Feyan is ready for his attack. Feyan also got his army ready. He's ready to defend more. It doesn't look like he's ready for the attack yet. He's got his expansion though up. There he is. He makes another refinery. So Feyan is expanding back to his original home base. Looks like Nick is ready for the attack, sending out slingshots and hammerheads to the field, a couple of APCs. So it looks like Nick's gonna attack somebody. With Matthew already defeated, there's only 4 players left on this match. Jimmy's hammerheads, he's got a couple, 5, 6, 7, 8 hammerheads. These are the strongest hammerheads of the game, 9 hammerheads, so Jimmy can already go out and hurt somebody real bad with his Zone Raiders. The placement of the infantry in this Marv should have been better. First you put your rocket soldiers in, then you put your engineers, so that your rocket soldiers will be at the front and shoot from the front. Looks like Feyan and Nick are clashing over here. Nick's gonna take down this Marv. Nick quickly takes down the Marv of Feyan because he has the rocket, but he will lose a lot of choppers over here. Feyan has got his slingshots firing back, taking down so many choppers of Nick. Ooh, but Nick looks like he's gonna take down another refinery. No, he doesn't. He loses all his choppers to the slingshots of Feyan. There's just not enough ground units from Nick. That's why he is sending though his slingshots here, but these slingshots aren't gonna do anything. So Nick needed predator tanks. You really need predator tanks. They just got killed and sliced to pieces by these behemoths. So there goes Nick's army that went down in a couple of seconds, maybe 10 seconds. It was quick. Feyan was actually smart to send his behemoth back into his base, so he'll have some repairs, some free repairs. Look at it, he placed them right in the middle of his war factory and his hub, so he gets double the repairs. The only problem is Feyan has no money now, so Feyan has no harvesters working. So if you have no harvesters, you sell off one refinery, you sell off your tech center. You really need to make that harvester. So Feyan is in a money crunch right now, so my advice in this moment in time is you need to sell off one of these. You can even sell off your super weapon, but I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't do that. Well, he's doing it. Nope, he's not doing it yet. I'd sell off this one, sell off your tech center, sell off one refinery, and then you can make some more harvesters, because you can get that money back quick, because there's blue Tiberium over here, because Feyan is now dead in the water right now. He only has this behemoth team to protect him. He's got his slingshots to protect him from choppers. He just has no defense against infantry. So if Feyan comes here with all of his disintegrators, then Feyan won't last that long. Nick building up a force again, going for hammerheads again. Looks like Nick got hit over here. What was that? Another? I think Nick got hit by Feyan, or no, or Jimmy, I guess. Okay, so Jimmy's just attacking him with the air. Jimmy's choppers are over here punishing Nick again. Nobody's punishing Feyan, but Feyan is not easily punished because he's got such a large anti-air force and he can defend himself on the ground. So Nick looks like he's gonna be out of this game soon. Jimmy taking down Nick's base. There's no more anti-air from Nick over here. He does have a single slingshot that he can send back here. So Nick, if you get attacked like this, you have to laser fence some structures. You have to sell off the ones that you know you can't save and make AA batteries. Make AA batteries is the best defense against hammerheads. You need AA batteries. You have to save what you can save. And if there are rocket squads in here, then use these two. But there's no rocket squads in there, so he's gonna lose choppers. So look at it here, there's no anti-air. And in the meantime, you make anti-air by making Rocket Man, by making more slingshots. Looks like Jimmy's gonna finish this off. Jimmy's gonna finish Nick off over here. Looks like Feyan now is ready for the attack. So he's gonna send his entire force to the middle. Is he going for any other unit? He's just going pure. He's going pure shard walkers. Okay, he has upgraded them full now, because these shard walkers, they're good against everything, especially because they got the blue shards. So these shard walkers, if you just spam them in mass, then you can fight infantry, you can fight tanks, and you can fight air. So Feyan has something here that can counter everything. Even Jimmy's choppers, he's close to getting a heroic, even getting 2 heroics. Yeah, so if I was Jimmy, I would just keep going and at least get your 2 heroics. Get your 2 heroics. And you can also actually finish off Vice if he places them well. Vice does have, Vice has got 2 heroic slingshots, so that's good of Vice. He won't be easily killed from the air. Doesn't have any power though. There he is. Vice makes 1 heavy harvester. You should just continue on the blue Tiberian. Vice can sell off these AA batteries because he's got the slingshots to do that now. Sell your tech lab, you can always remake it again. There we go. It looks like Jimmy is gonna go attack Feyan. Feyan sees him coming. Feyan moves to intercept. Jimmy fires off a couple. Looks like he's gonna kill a shard walker. Jimmy looks like he wants to take a couple of victims with him. He takes this refinery though. No, he doesn't take this refinery. Feyan drops anti-air. Jimmy's gonna hit the lower side of Feyan's base. Feyan does have 2 anti-air structures over here. So Feyan might lose a couple of buildings, but Jimmy will also lose choppers because Feyan does have some anti-air over here. He's got another missile battery over here. So there goes choppers of Jimmy. But if he moves closer out here to the corner, he'll be out of range. So he's now targeting. There he is. He kills the growth accelerator. He goes for Feyan's harvesters, but Feyan just moves them off the line. Stays out of reach. It looks like Vice is going to be targeted now by Jimmy. See, so Jimmy has now come to the side of Vice where he has no slingshots over here. This works in Feyan's advantage. So Feyan doesn't have to worry about these foxholes over here. He might get caught by the slingshots. No, not yet. Not yet. Vice's heroic slingshots. Feyan is just making these shard walkers in mass. He realizes the shard walkers is his best defense against Jimmy's choppers. Jimmy's making more choppers is good though, but Jimmy can actually already attack. He can go with the Shatterer tanks, he can go with his Marv, he can go attack and destroy somebody. He should have already killed off Nick. Nick is just surviving here. Nope. Nick can't make anything anymore. So in this case, Nick should just give up. He doesn't have any more units. Oh, he just has this fighting force. He has this small fighting force here. It looks like he's gonna lose everything to Jimmy. Jimmy just has too much air power. Air superiority from the Zocom is unrivaled. But Jimmy is doing, but Nick is going down fighting. He's not gonna go down without a fight. And he literally goes down with his last chopper. But at least he went out fighting. And now he should give up. He has no structures to make any units anymore. There he is. It's the sell-off. You can't make an MCV. So Nick will continue this match as an observer. Looks like Feyan's gonna go and attack somebody. But Vice is already here. Vice is slowly building up. He needs more harvesters though. He only has 1. So Vice needs to make that 2nd and that 3rd harvester. Let's just take a look at Vice's money.
Enemy units sighted.
Nick has a lot of money. Vice. Let's see, is he making more? No, he's going for a Marv. So Vice should have went for more heavy harvesters. He needed more harvesters. Yeah, instead of this Marv. Because you need money first. Money always comes first. You need that steady flow of cash. Or else, as soon as your harvester gets killed, then you're crippled again. Looks like Feyan is ready for the attack now. He's sending out his massive force of shard walkers. So he abandoned the seeker tanks, just went for shard walkers. He's gonna go and destroy this foxhole. Let me see, does he have enough to take on Jimmy's base? Jimmy can take these juggernaut husks of Nick before Nick gives up, so you can take these, so at least they're yours. Vice's Marv is done, filled with engineers. That cost a lot of money. that precious money, but Jimmy has an ion cannon that he can easily throw on Feyan's base if he radar scanned it. This is a good spot to throw an ion cannon. This is a good spot to throw an ion cannon. But this would be better. I think this would be better right here. So you can take the War Factory Tier 3 and the Extractor. That's the best spot over there. Feyan's already here. Feyan's already here in Jimmy's base. Does he have enough to take down this Marv? Shatterer tanks up on top of the hill. There he is. Okay, Feyan throws the Stasis Shield just to paralyze his Marv for a while. For a couple of seconds while Feyan goes on and kills the Zone Shatterers of Jimmy. He's got his Marv. He even... Okay, so he has some avatars. Or some tripods. So Feyan's gonna come and destroy these Zone Shatterers as this Marv just watches helplessly. Is Vice gonna attack though? No, Vice is moving his unit slowly towards the middle. This Jimmy, looks like Jimmy's here. So while Jimmy is being attacked, he's going on the offense himself. He's got one heroic. I thought he had another one that was close to heroic. I think he lost that one. So Feyan has a hard time getting these units through here. The Marv coming out of the stasis. So here's the Marv now again. So Feyan has to kill this Marv. Let's see if he does that. He doesn't. Okay, so he phases his tripods. His tripods are the ones going to move forward. So this was hard for Feyan just to get through this. So many units, but the way is blocked. Jimmy's already here attacking Feyan's south side. Feyan doesn't have any. Well, yeah, he does have just here one. He has another one. So what Jimmy had to do is hug the side. He had to hug the side. Feyan's drone platform getting heavily attacked here. Okay, now he's repairing. Feyan doesn't have any laser fence. Jimmy just continues to lose choppers. He's going to lose them all, I think. He's going to lose them all. There he is. Jimmy's entire air force gets taken down. Feyan even drops another missile battery. 2 missile batteries were enough to take out Jimmy's entire air force. So no more air force for Jimmy now. All he has is slingshots. That's all he has. So it looks like Jimmy's almost out of this game. Ooh, as Vice comes into Feyan's base. Feyan is defenseless right now. It looks like Vice is going to destroy Feyan's base over here. So he caught Feyan off guard. This is a good move from Vice. Good move from Vice. Catching Feyan off guard. Take a look. Got a message. Nope, it's nothing. Yeah, Feyan is just too far away to retreat now. So he needs to push forward. But let's see, is he going to move back into his base or is he going to stay here? Jimmy's base is well defended with these sonic emitters. So this is going to be hard to kill. This will be hard to kill. Looks like Feyan will not have enough units to hold off Vice's incoming army. Oh, I think he waypointed somewhere. So all of his shard walkers, it's just a waste. They're all going to the slaughter. Vice is here. Vice just has to keep pushing forward and kill the rest over here. But Feyan, he's got another base again. So he's rebuilding his base back in his original position. So if he gets attacked over here, he's just gonna sell off and he's gonna move over here and build here again. Because Feyan has no defense, so he knows he has to sell everything off. There, he's already starting to sell off, but what he does here is you don't sell off everything at once, because if you sell off everything at once, Vice is gonna move already earlier to his base, and Feyan won't have enough time to rebuild his base. So what he has to do is he has to stall. He has to keep Vice here for as long as possible so that he can rebuild his base over here. So that's what Feyan is doing right now. And he decided to send his army back, so he kept Jimmy alive for now. So he sent his army back. All the while knowing he's gonna lose this base because there's no way he can save this base. Because this army is well balanced. Look at this army of Vice. This is well balanced. He's got his Wolverines to kill the infantry, so that's good. He even sends some extra rifleman squads, so he has protection from infantry. Feyan has to now send his harvesters away. I do wonder how many will live though, because he will lose a lot of his harvesters. Feyan will lose all these structures, so he has accepted that. He just keeps them alive to stall, because now he's rebuilding the base. See, he already made 2 warp spheres, so Feyan is quickly rebuilding his base over here. So Vice is moving in, but Vice doesn't know that Feyan has moved back to his original base. Vice has strength against vehicles, and he has coverage against air. So this was a very, very good force from Vice. The only thing Vice needed to do was make more harvesters, because Vice only has one. See, he only has one, Vice. You really need like 6 harvesters right now. You need more harvesters, because Jimmy is almost out of this game. These 2 sonic emitters and these watchtowers prevented Feyan from coming into this base. And these sonic emitters will do massive damage to Feyan's army. But Feyan should have actually decided to keep pushing, even though he would lose everything. At least he would destroy this entire defense. And he's still, let's see what Nick is doing. Nick is just loading up on money, but Nick can't do anything. So Nick should have already thrown the towel in the ring. I think Nick is still playing just because he has his ion cannon. He has his ion cannon. He still wants to make a difference with that ion cannon later on in the game. We'll still see. So Feyan losing everything, all of his structures up top here. He puts his harvester all the way in the corner, hoping that Vice won't see this, so at least he won't lose it, because he sent all his harvesters through this entrance and they were all killed. So at least by putting them in the corner, he's hoping that they won't be seen, and they're not seen, so he'll keep them alive. And he has a force here to block this path while he rebuilds his army in his base with the 2 warp spheres. And here he has the portal again, making more disintegrators, so he'll be ready for Vice when Vice comes over here, because it will take a while for Vice's army to reach this bottom spot. What happened over here? Okay, Vice forgot one building. Feyan moves his drone platform to the bottom so he has more space to build. He knows he's gonna make more refineries over here, because he's got 3 refineries up top, and this field, even this blue Tiberium, has to be taken again, so he's gonna drop 2 or 3 refineries down here just to get his eco up and running. So here he's ready for Vice now. He's ready for Vice now. This will be a good clash. And Jimmy is slowly rebuilding his aerial force again. What Jimmy could do is just mix it up a little bit. So even if you go pure air, then you can also make some Firehawks, you can make some Orcas, and attack from more sides, from multiple sides. Looks like Jimmy still hasn't exhausted all of his Tiberium fields. So Jimmy didn't really need to expand yet, but his economy just stays low because he doesn't have that many. Look, see, he only has 1 refinery. He has 1 refinery, and his base hasn't been attacked yet here. So Jimmy should have a refinery here, 2, 3 refineries over here, and also an expansion over here. See? So Jimmy has a hammerhead here, so he sees there's nothing here. So Jimmy can easily expand over here. You can even take a surveyor and let the surveyor be transported here, and then he can start building on that blue Tiberium. Vice is gonna move towards the middle. He's gonna converge his forces and move towards the middle. Feyan is building up that infantry force again with disintegrators. He's ready now with Reaper tripods. What Feyan had to do is load up these Reaper tripods or even upgrade them. Force field. This force field generator is very powerful, just gives it that extra shield, and he needs to load them up with this one, the conversion beam. But Feyan has a lot of anti-air already, so he's ready for that aerial batter. Okay, now he's making more seeker tanks, because he knows that the seekers will be a better defense against this infantry killing force of Vice. Well, it's not really an infantry killing force of Vice. I do wonder where Vice is going now. Is Vice moving towards Nick? I think Vice wants to destroy Nick now. That's the problem with these behemoths. It's so slow. They're just so slow. So incredibly slow. Vice still needs more money. More harvesters. See, he only has 1. You need a lot more harvesters. Feyan opting to go for 3 warp spheres. Guess he has enough money right now. Does he have? Okay, he has his foundry that is making something. I think this is another refinery over here. Let's see. Okay, Jimmy's here again in Vice's base. See, he's taken out Vice's only harvester, so Vice is crippled again. And because you have only one harvester, you're just not getting enough income, and it looks like this is game over for Vice's base, because Vice either has to come back. There he is. He's coming now back with his slingshots. Ooh, Jimmy hits him hard. Jimmy hits him hard with this ion cannon. Gonna destroy this hub. He's gonna destroy this refinery, and that's it, I think. This one will take some damage. Boom. Oh, he even takes out the barracks. It's a death blow from Jimmy. Jimmy's gonna take out Vice now. While Vice's army is out and about. Feyan's advantage is he just keeps his army close to his base, so he can easily come back and defend his base. And he also has the anti-air ready just in case Jimmy comes. See? So Jimmy's being now forced to retreat because of the slingshots. He has, I think, 3 choppers left. He's got 3 choppers left, but he has dealt a death blow to Vice. Vice, his MCV is gone. He can rebuild it for this war factory, but he has no more money. You have no more money. So if you have no more money, you need to sell off buildings. You have to sell off buildings because you need harvesters. That's the only thing. Harvesters. So Feyan has already a large enough army to destroy somebody. Vice is also out and about over here. Looks like he's gonna kill Nick, but Nick should have already given up already. But maybe he just wants to throw one last ion cannon before he throws the towel in the ring. Jimmy's here still. His choppers are also flying around. Don't know exactly where his choppers are. It's hard to see on the map. Okay, so Jimmy's choppers are here. He's got 4 choppers with zone raiders. Okay, so Nick has thrown the towel in the ring now. Nick continues as an observer, so he sees now how large the armies of his opponents are. Vice was already here with massive behemoths. Feyan is in the middle. He's taken the middle. Feyan already has enough to destroy everyone. Vice is crippled because Vice has no more money. Take a look and see if Vice has no more money. Well, Vice has enough to make. Oh, he's going for an MCV. No. He should have first gone for a heavy harvester. Vice needed to go for a heavy harvester first. Okay, looks like Vice is gonna go clash with Feyan in the middle. They're gonna encounter each other here in the middle. In just a couple seconds, we're gonna see another massive clash between Steel Talons and Reaper 17. As Jimmy slowly makes his army larger. He's got 4 choppers up here. Let's see, does Feyan have anti-air? Well, he does have anti-air here, so he's gonna catch Jimmy up top. It looks like Jimmy will lose his 4 choppers because Feyan's got 3 missile batteries. But no, he decides to turn around. There we go. So Feyan moves his army to a better position. He knows he can't clash with Vice over here because Vice's behemoths are gonna cut him to shreds. So he's gonna wait until he has the advantage on fighting on Tiberium, because Vice has a lot of infantry. So Vice infantry will slowly die in the Tiberium. So Feyan here, he's just moving back. So he's gonna force Vice to fight on Tiberium. See? So Vice is sending all his men forward, and all his men are gonna die in the Tiberium. Look. They're also not infused with any Tiberium suits, so Vice's infantry are slowly getting weakened in the Tiberium. See, they're all losing health. While Feyan can just, as Skrin, safely hide in the Tiberium, and he's gonna wait now until Vice is attacking in a line. So Vice here is attacking in a line. You see, even his behemoths are in a line, so they can't all fire at the same time. He's got, maybe this one is gonna fire first. He's got 2 behemoths that are gonna fire. Okay, so Feyan is sending all of his disintegrators forward now. There we go. There's the battle on the middle. Battle on the Tiberium. Fayan quickly kills the behemoth with his disintegrators. Oh, the Wolverines are getting work done here, just killing alien scum with their AP ammo rifles. Fayan just throws a stasis shield. He partitions this part because look, he partitions also all of the Wolverines, so all of his disintegrators can do massive damage. Only two Wolverines, they survived, so Fayan has all of his infantry that can take down all these behemoths really quickly. So the battle has gone into the climax right here, as Fayan has a small advantage because he partitioned this side, so he neutralizes this Marv with the stasis shield. And there, all of his Reaper tripods are loaded, and with their heavy beams, they can easily take out these behemoths. And Fayan is here just with his infantry, just flooding the ground, flooding the battlefield. And even though Feist has a heroic over here, he does have cover from these behemoths. So these behemoths up here are doing good work because they're not being attacked. That's smart advice to keep a couple back over there because his behemoths here are dropping like flies. Stasis shield's almost gone. But Fayan has surrounded these units over here. He surrounded these units. He does have to focus on the Wolverines. First, Feist has held out as long as he can. He did good with the units that he had. Look at how quickly this Marv will drop just because of the might of the Reaper tripods. It's mostly the Reaper tripods that's doing all the damage. Fayan also drops down a lightning spike, kills the Marv within a couple seconds. And only 4 behemoths of Vice stands. He's got his repair unit, but his repair unit should have stood right here. Should have stood here in the midst of battle to repair these units as they fired. But Feist did take out half, or maybe more than half of Fayan's army. Look at this. Fayan's army is almost gone. So this clash with Feist was costly. Here we have Jimmy taking out Feist's base. I missed this attack over here, but Jimmy was doing good work over here. Feist didn't have any more anti-air. Look, Feist was able to make one more heavy harvester. Let's see if Feist has any more buildings. He doesn't, so he only has this one left. Oh, so it looks like Jimmy keeps him alive. MRTs over here. Oh, Vice had a lot of MRTs. He had 4 MRTs. The next time Vice should attack. Oh, why is Fayan going up? The next time Vice should attack with these behemoths is with these MRTs surrounding them. So all of the behemoths over here should have the 4 MRTs continuously repairing them, and they would have been much more deadly. So Fayan's sending out units one by one. He has another massive second wave in his army, or in his base. He's gonna go for the decisive blow and destroy Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy's gonna take out Vice now. That's Vice's last building, so Vice drops out of the game. 2 players left. There's Jimmy and Fayan. I don't know why Fayan moved all the way to the top. He shouldn't have done that. Actually, maybe he wanted to destroy Vice. I think he wanted to destroy Vice, so now there's only Jimmy left. Jimmy's base left, and these... Okay, Jimmy has dropped another sonic emitter, but what Jimmy has to do is he needs to get them up on this cliff so they have a longer range and they can already attack Fayan if he's gathering up here. Jimmy takes out the lightning spike of Fayan on the battlefield, and he flies around just to see how many units Fayan has on the battlefield. Takes out some straggling disintegrators. Let's see what Fayan has done in terms of upgrades. Does he have another tech center? Doesn't look like he made tech centers anymore, so no more tripods for Fayan, just going for shard walkers again. The shard walkers are just a safe unit right now because you know that they can also take out Jimmy's air. So just spam those and just overwhelm Jimmy with heavy numbers. That's always Fayan's tactic. You overwhelm your opponent. If you overwhelm them, then chances are likely that you'll win. Fayan is long distance harvesting now. He should have also expanded over here with his drone ship. That is a big advantage of Scrin in these maps, that you can fly over the edges and expand wherever you want. And it's just a short flight path. Fans over here again, he should already attack. You can already just run into this base. Actually, you will cause heavy casualties, but you will still take out a lot of units. It's funny to see how Feyan, he started here, he expanded here, his base got killed over here, so this became his base, and then his base got killed over here, and then he moved back over here, so he moved 2 times or 3 times, and he's still alive. He's still alive. Drops down another warp sphere. He wants to pump out more units, so he's got 3 warp spheres. Maybe he should have made more portals. Oh no, 2 portals. He has 2 portals to spam out that infantry. So he's just spamming out 2-3 units. Okay, he's gonna try to get the high ground. That's why he's coming up here. So he goes up the high ground and then stands here. And if you stand on top of the cliff, then you have a further range, like I said before. And then he can be able to destroy this base defense, especially because he has the behemoth that is veteran now. So Feyan is just waiting for more of his units to come and join him, and as soon as he has a large enough force, he can overwhelm the base defenses of Jimmy. Look how fast he can make a continuous wave of forces. He should just actually, I think he should waypoint over here and just send every unit that you make to the front line, quickly to the front line. The secret tanks can be killed by these Shatterer tanks. I think the Shatterer tanks, why aren't they firing on this secret tank? This was actually a good spot for Jimmy to fight, right here. Right when you bottleneck Feyan in this small area, these Shatterer tanks would have done massive damage just here. He would lose all his Shatterer tanks, but he would have taken out a significant portion of Feyan's army, because these, look at these sonic beams of the Shatterer tanks can do so much damage and kill a lot of units of Feyan right here in this bottleneck. But now he's just going to be overrun, because Feyan is now on equal footing. They're on the same level. Look how much damage they're still doing. Look how much damage just 5 Shatterer tanks can do. The Shatterer tanks are massively powerful. Look at this. But Feyan just has too many numbers. So he's going to come and look, and he's letting his behemoth fire upon the base defense from far. So his behemoth has the advantage of just hitting them from far. See, so now he's going to take care of the sonic emitters. So he will negate the effect of the sonic emitters by just using the long range. So this is a tactical decision from Feyan to not lose a lot of units, but just use your behemoth. But his behemoth over here, because he has only 1, it is vulnerable. Jimmy should have attacked and killed his behemoth, and then Feyan would have nothing to attack from long range, and then he would be forced to overwhelm this base with units. Okay, looks like Jimmy has an army again, and he's taking down Feyan's base over here. Feyan does have some shard walkers, which he will use. I don't think he has noticed it yet. He hasn't noticed this yet. He's got his drone fat form, taking heavy hits. Jimmy is also taking heavy hits. This is an expensive force that he's losing over here. He loses everything. Jimmy loses everything. So I think Jimmy took out a couple of harvesters. He didn't take out this extractor, so this wasn't a successful raid, because I don't think he took out any buildings, nothing of large significance, and I think that cost him so much money, maybe 20,000 for everything, because that's so expensive. He had zone raiders in there also, I think. There you go. So Feyan has taken out all of the, or most of the base defense, or the important ones, so almost a heroic behemoth. So Feyan is just waiting to take out this sonic emitter, and then he can run into this base. There he is, attacking the sonic emitter right now. He doesn't want to wait, he just moves in with his units. Everyone go kill the sonic emitter and then destroy this base. This is it. Okay, I'm just gonna stop the match over here. The match has been long enough, but I hope you enjoyed. Feyan just comes in and destroys everything that Jimmy has, so that's the end. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching FeyanCnCtv, and we'll see you next time.